Dear Thai, I think this question came from a young adult, and I also heard a very similar question to this from one of our teens this past week. But I think many of us have this question. It says, Dear Thai, how do you love without attachment and deeply desire freedom for the one you love, letting go without suffering and causing suffering in the other person?
You know that happiness is not possible without freedom. As a son in the family, as a daughter in the family, you know that you need some freedom. And as a partner, as a partner, we know that if the other person does not allow us to be free in our thinking, in our action, and then that's not true love. So true love should include the offering of freedom. Because you have to distinguish between true love and the love that is not true. The love that can bring a lot of suffering. But when you select, you choose true love, you have to learn how to offer freedom. Not only for the other person, but you have to offer you freedom. And it is possible to love and yet to retain our freedom. Because freedom is so important. I don't want to trade anything with my freedom, no. Freedom is very crucial to my happiness. So love in such a way that you still feel free, and that the other person can still feel free. That is the art. And we should create an opportunity for both to share this and to practice together. You learn to love in such a way that can preserve your freedom and his freedom. And he also try to learn to love in such a way that he could preserve his freedom and your freedom. And this is the point. We need practice. Because love here is a practice and not a consumption. Just like when you grow vegetable, you should need time to plant the seeds, to water, to take care of vegetable garden. Love is like that. Love is to be cultivated. When you arrange flowers, you want each flower to have enough space around in order to radiate her beauty. You don't need a lot of flowers. You need only a few if you are a good flower arranger. And your beloved one is a flower. You want your beloved one to radiate her beauty, his beauty, for you to contemplate Your love should not be a prison. You don't imprison your beloved one. Even a beautiful prison. A beautiful prison is a prison. Still. So we should sit together and discuss the strategy, the practice of true love. We should love each other in such a way that can retain freedom in myself and in you. That's a good Dhamma discussion. That's Dhamma sharing. And the other day we spoke about true love as fulfillment inside. When you have enough understanding and compassion, love in ourselves, we have something to offer. We have something to offer. But if you don't understand yourself, you then don't love yourself. Even if you have the willingness to love, you still cause suffering to you and to the other person. It's very clear. So cultivate understanding of self, compassion for self. That you feel if something fulfilling in yourself, like a lamp already lit, and now you can offer light, you can offer warmth to the other person. Love does not mean that there is a vacuum in you and you are looking for another one to help fill up the vacuum in you. The other person may also have also a vacuum in him or her. And if he cannot fill up that, he has nothing to offer you for you to fill up your vacuum. So together we make the suffering of each other. Because we cannot respond to his need, and he cannot respond to our need. And we make each other suffer. So the Dhamma talk that we had the day before yesterday is very crucial for us to understand and to cultivate our true love. And what Thầy did not say during that Dhamma talk is that the two people, both partners, have to see their relationship as an opportunity. They should sit down and discuss the art, the practice of true love. And they should cultivate practice in such a way that each of them has something to offer. And not just the desire to consume